Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the biggest problem we are facing in this country is all about corruption. When you look from the top coming down, we see a government that has encouraged corruption. And therefore, corruption is at the core of this administration. So when you look at this, tell me, what do you expect from your leaders, kuanzia village kwenda huko juu? There will be a devolved corruption because we will have this thing called trickle down effect. Ikianzia juu, wanasema pia huko chini tunaiba. Now imagine we have such a regime. Would you ever realize that development in your area becomes a big problem? Now, there is something very sad that the professor crew has shared about the dilapidated state of one of the schools in Bomet County. This school is in Chepulung constituency, Bomet County. The schools are opening, of course. He shared this video almost a week too. But when you look at the state of the school, the classrooms are full of mud. It's like a seasonal stream. Then you look at the structure of the school. Ile ni shule imejengwa na ni magogo ama ni mbao. Ndio hiyo. But despite that, you wonder if it is a fence or, you know, if they were doing fencing or they were constructing classrooms. Very sad, but that is then the situation. That's the reality.
Bangetu Chita Chronicle, nataka niwaonyeshe shule ambayo iko Bomet County mahali inaitwa Chepulung constituency. Hii unaangalia ni shule. Si ati ni seasonal river ama ni shamba inangoja ati kupandwa mimea. Hapa mahali unaangalia is a classroom. These are actually classrooms ambayo in some few days wanafunzi are expected wakuje wasomee hapa ndani. This is a school that is operational. Si ati ilifungwa. In some few days wanafunzi wanafaa kuwa wameanza kusomea hapa. This school inaitwa Kamotyo Primary School. Iko Chebunyo Ward, Chepulung constituency, Bomet County ama namna gani. Nataka uangalie vile the school itself look like. Angalia tu shule vile inakaa. These are classrooms. Wanafunzi wanafaa kuja kukalia hapa, wasome, and they will be graded like the rest of the students ambao wanasomea other good schools in the rest of the country. Sasa wewe niambie, wale viongozi tulichagua kweli, mahali wamekaa wamerelax, what are they thinking about? Wakati wakikaa hivi, wakati wamerelax, tuseme wafikiri hiyo kuiba wanaiba. Wakati wamerelax sasa wamewacha kufikiria kuiba. What else are they thinking about? A school like this, ambayo angalia vile inakaa. I want to take you around there. I will show you the office of the head teacher and the deputy head teacher. Alafu nikuonyeshe pia hapa kuna classroom. Hii ni top, unaona hii kifuli ni top security. Imewekwa ukisukuma unaingia nayo ndani. And this is a school. I'll also show you mpaka mahali kuna choo. Choo wanatumia both boys and girls. It is something that is unimaginable. Let me tell you something. Viongozi wa hii dunia nitawataja, so that it will be shame to you and you should be ashamed of yourselves kwa sababu ya ile mambo mnafanya. Nitaanza na MCA ya hii dunia, anaitwa Cheblanget, hapa ni Chebunyo Ward. MP ya hapa anaitwa Mandasi, hapa ni Chepulung constituency, anaitwa Mandasi. Ni ile mlikuwa mnasikia kulikuwa na allegations ati alilemwa kofi huko huko kwa hiyo. Huyo ni MP mjumbe hapa. Governor wa hapa anaitwa governor, the incompetent governor Hilary Barcho. I am the incumbent senator, the acting senator right now. Nyinyi viongozi ambao mmekalia kiti, okertoi ano man tuguk cheu chu okere ii? Sukulit nekikome kou ni karon nguno konyokosomanen ano lagok? Olelen nyokochute ano lagok eng ng'atatiandani? Imagine nyokosomanen lagok kele this should be declared a seasonal river. Ukele bokosomanen lagok ainet orit. Now what are you telling us? Okere man kit neuo. So mwawech ole Inangungwa viongozi ambao nawataja 2027 angotoitis kinine kocham alecho mang'etu chito ama namna gani?
Now we are continuing this particular discussion, but I have a very, very humble request. I've been running a program here to try and raise school fees for 3 needy students. 2 of these 3 are orphans. The other one, the dad is sick, and the only person the student is depending on is the mother, who is actually also jobless. I had shared the videos in the previous analysis, so I know most of you have already watched. That's why I'm not bringing that repetition so much, because already you have the information. And so we have been able to raise 41,000 shillings as of now. And we are so grateful for those who have been able to help us raise this amount. One of the students is studying at Busan Union Secondary School, and he is now a Form 4 candidate. That means he has to be in the boarding section according to the rules in this school. The other 2 are at Chabogere Secondary School. All of them are Form 4 candidates. 1 boy, 1 girl. Now at Chabogere, for a whole year, a day scholar, you will need 11,100 and something. But for Busali, we need 41,000 for a whole year. That is the situation. So definitely with what we have, we just have a shortage of maybe 22,000 Kenyan shillings. We will complete this program. So we are running this program up to the end of this week. And after tutachana na hayo, tusonge mbele. If you're in a position to help, you can kindly send in your support through the M-Pesa number 0708340092. Allow me to mention the following name of the people who have really sent in their money. Hawa ni watu wametuma wa mwisho, yale majina mengine nilikuwa nimetaja kwa zile video za jana. Mwachote, George, Nyongesa, Komo, Susan, Ngatia, Francis, Indeche, Robert, Geoffrey, William, Mambo, Margaret, and Elizabeth. Thank you so much for your support. We are almost closing this chapter because already we have more than the half of the amount required, shortage of 20. Thank you so much for extending your hand to touch the most needy in our society. Now, let us go back to our discussion. Tell me, when you are being told that sisi tuko kwa uongozi, tulinde uongozi wetu, then you look at the dilapidated state of the schools in Rift Valley. It tells you that even if you will have the presidency and you have corrupt leaders, you will never realize development. How can a child in Bomet celebrate that they have a president from their region, yet you have such kind of schools? There's nothing to celebrate, nothing to smile at. So definitely the area MP has failed. What is the work of CDF? In fact, they had CDF and now they have NGCDF. Miaka gani? The UDA administration is one of the worst because when you look on how they are operating, they have encouraged corruption. When you encourage corruption and you have leaders elected on your own political party, they will practice that. I think this has been evidently clearly demonstrated in that video that Professor has shared. Pesa za NGCDF zinafanya kazi gani? Hata governor inafaa jenge ECD school. I have not seen any single classroom constructed by the county government. Ukitembea kwa shule, mimi nimetembea shule zile ziko huko karibu na Sabati, niko Sabati. Naona kila shule kuna ECD class imejengwa na governor, amejenga. Lakini sasa huko hata hiyo haijajengwa. Imagine young children learning from this kind of structure. Wale watoto wa miaka 5, 6 wanataka waanze baby PP1, PP2 ndio waende grade 1. Imagine how they have been exposed to the coldness ile ya asubuhi. Hata hizi mbao hazijawekwa vizuri. Hata ni heri darasa la matope lenye wamepoma tu vizuri kuliko hii. This is the worst. At least lile la matope na mapoma vizuri umezuia baridi kufikia wanafunzi. Yuko tu sawa. Ukingojea kujenga hii mbao, then look at the state. It's very sad. This is exposing our children to sickness. Cholera pia iko hapa. Pneumonia iko hapa. So tell me, why should we have such kind of structures? And the issue is not about money. There is money. There's money to put up. When you look at some leaders, kwa mfano kuna huyu jamaa wa Kiminini, Didmas Baraza. He's building storage structures, modern storage structures. Madarasa mazuri tu ya kufurahia. Alafu ukiangalia kwingine unaona mambo kama haya. You wonder kwani tunaishi Kenya ngapi? So the problem yenye iko Rift Valley ndio problem iko kule kwingine. Mambo ya kusema wanaenda uongozi hiyo pia ni something that you have to think about it. But under UDA, these people will never be pushed to do something. Because they are lying from top coming down. Lies will be. Itakuwa hivyo developed. They have developed lies. That's why they will never work, but they will only explain you what they want to do.